Good afternoon, Miss Campbell. Good
Good
afternoon.
afternoon.
How are you?
I am blessed.
Hey, listen. When you were voicing this song, I was just there, standing there. You remember that day when I stopped by Gargamel Studio and you guys were doing what y'all do?
Live session, yeah, man. I
And
remember.
you remember? And I tell you,
Yes.
Sugar, when I got the stuff, you guys just mix it out. I mean, it's not what I heard. What I heard that day is not what I'm hearing now. But
What you heard that day was like a rehearsal. We were getting it together.
oh, okay.
Because actually, I went back like after the session.
Mm-hmm.
I listened again and I realized that I wanted to fix some stuff. I wanted to make a couple changes, and so I did
Oh,
that.
okay.
Yeah, man.
You see, this is why I stay in my lane, because that's why I stay up on radio. And I play the songs. I don't want to hear them recorded or how you guys do it. That's your business. Welcome to the Foundation Radio Network, Sugar.
Thank you so much for having me. Long overdue.
Long overdue. Hey, listen, I've been watching your career
Yeah.
right after, after Digicel competition there. Never knew anything about you before. But my
Yeah.
wife was like, when you can win her over, and she was like, this girl has a wicked voice, a good voice. And I'm like, who that? She said, oh, Sugar. And I never heard of Sugar before. How did you get your start before Digicel Riding Star? Did you do any recording before that?
Actually, yes.
You did.
But it was a part of the learning process.
Mm-hmm.
My first time in studio. I actually me think I got busting on them time then.
You think so? Yeah? You think it that
Was
easy?
so excited. I was still in high school, and I was introduced to a producer in Montego Bay.
Okay.
And he introduced me to a whole heap of Chinese people, some Japanese. So,
Japan.
when you see foreigner, you're expecting a lot. You're
Right, right.
expecting so much out of that.
And it never
you know,
materialized.
it never happened. But I mean, it's a part of the process. After that, I started singing on the West Coast, which is Montego Bay,
Okay.
the west end of the island. I sang in hotels. And then I met some musicians who told me that Tanya Stevens was looking for background singers.
Oh, wow.
And so I learned all her songs and I did an audition. And before you know it, I was touring with her,
All this
as a
before,
background singer.
Digicel?
Yeah, man, all this before digital.
Okay. So when you
Yeah,
finally got on Digital, you don't already have experience.
a little,
A little, right?
just a little.
No wonder you walk away with the
There's,
trophy.
say again?
No wonder you walked away with the trophy. You had experience.
I had a little experience, but there's always so much more to learn.
Um, where in Jamaica are you originally from?
I'm originally from Montego Bay.
Montego Bay. Oh, okay.
Yes, the
And
beautiful Moby.
okay. And the name Sugar. Why? How you end up with a name like Sugar? Are you that sweet or what?
Oh Lord, I believe I am.
Well, okay.
What happened? I was while singing in Montego Bay.
Mm-hmm.
Musicians figured that okay. Oh, you say you're an artist and you don't have no artist name. That's not right. So
Mm.
they all started picking out some names that they thought would match me. And then somebody said, brown sugar.
Brown Sugar. Okay.
Brown sugar, and I was like, okay, I like that. I was feeling that one.
You're
That one
feeling brown
feels
sugar.
me.
Okay.
That's how I got the name, man. Some musicians just decided that, listen, you need an artist name because the name, the now gonna work. My birth name is Mitzi.
Misty. Misty.
Mitzi, so Mitsy.
Okay. That's an
Mitzi,
unusual
yeah.
name. That's your real government name?
Government name.
Oh, okay. Mister.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. So what are the prizes? I assume because right after you won the digital competition, what are the prizes? Was it a contract with Penthouse Records?
No, that was not a contract. There was no
What did you get from
arrangement
Digicel?
made for production. I got $1 million, a
Okay.
million Jamaican dollars. Yeah, that was it.
So how did the
But
connection?
how I met Jermaine, I was at another studio,
Mm-hmm.
and Lucky D was also at the studio. He was recording a song for Jermaine, and I heard the rhythm.
Mm-hmm.
And I asked, whose rhythm is this? I think it was the OMG rhythm. Nice rhythm, you know. I said, no, man, the rhythm here sounds really good. I would want to go on this rhythm. So I was asking around, and I was told that it was Donovan Jermaine's rhythm. And so, because I was fresh from
Fresh.
country,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know nobody. I didn't know anyone at the time. So I heard the name before, but I wonder, all right, so how am I gonna get a link to this person? Because I wasn't even really familiar with Lucky D.
Right.
I just
Right.
happened to bump into him at the studio.
Because
So what I did was, huh?
basically you're a country girl, eh? Basically you were a
Yes,
country girl.
man, country girl,
Big time. Big
country
time.
girl. I take bus to Kingston. Yeah. So I called Tanya Stevens and I told her, and she said, okay, she would set it up for me. She called
Nice.
Jeremy and she set up the link, and I went to the studio for the first time, and I was told to go in the recording booth because he wanted to hear the song, if I had a song.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, okay. I went in there and I recorded my first song. The first song I recorded with Penthouse Records was Complicated Love on the OMG rhythm.
Okay.
And after I recorded a song, Jermaine gave me another rhythm. And I was like, okay, I'm on a roll.
All right. All right. That's a good sign.
Yes. So that's how Penthouse became my musical home.
Okay. No, you had a big tune. You had a big tune, and I was waiting to hear if this was the one you were referring to. Okay, okay. So what prompted this one? What prompted this one
Hard,
now?
hard life and struggles. Because
You're influenced by Tanya Stevens, and I can hear it in your songs. A lot of
yeah.
it Tanya in your songs.
Hmm.
In terms of fighting for women's right and standing up for women in Jamaica, women artists.
Because it's something natural. We actually face it for true. So it's easy to write a song that other people can relate to because you can relate to it too. This song I was actually going through some rough times in the music industry because no matter which song I write, it was just not happening.
Hmm.
When I listen to the radio, if I'm on a juggling, I hear all the songs from the males playing, but nobody not playing my song. I'm not hearing Sharita's song. So I'm like, what the hell is going on? It seems like it's a man's world for real. So I was taking a shower one morning and the melody just came to me. See a beer man, them a jump up on the rhythm.
In the
You
show
know
of
when the
all
woman them
places.
tight on the rhythm. And then when I started singing it, I was like, yo, this is cool.
And you went straight to the studio, and they say the rest is history.
Yeah,
Yeah, another big hit you had in 2014 was a combination with IKEA.
yeah.
Again, it's another pro woman stance. And do you see yourself as a liberator, woman's liberator?
I am a liberator.
Yeah, you wouldn't.
I am.
You wouldn't say no, would you? You wouldn't.
No, man, I believe I am because I'm not just doing it for myself. I'm
Right.
doing it for the next generation, generations to come.
You were just telling it as it is was in the industry. Do you find that as a woman you get a lot of sexual advances coming at you?
Yes, naturally. Even outside of music, that happens to women outside of music in other industries. It's something that we have to decide to live with and know how to function around men so that they realize that, listen, we're about business. We are about business. That's what it is. This is something that it has been going on long before me and it will continue.
But yeah, but sugar, I can understand and I agree that maybe before your time back in the early days. But are you telling me in the 21st century it's still going on?
Of course, of course. I've worked with art. If you realize there was a separation between me and Jermaine for a little while,
Mm-hmm.
I felt like I wanted to work with other producers for a while. Jermaine, let me make this clear quickly before anybody thinks I'm saying Jermaine is one of those people. Jermaine is the only one who has never, ever, ever passed this place.
Not wow, nice to hear that.
Not once.
He's a true
Not
gentleman.
once.
He's really a true gentleman.
All right. So now that is
Out of
clear.
the way. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Let me explain something that I experienced. I've worked with producers who, after I recorded like 2 or 3 songs, and I started asking questions about the release and what's gonna happen with this, what are we doing? I realized that everything changed after the recording, and the conversation changed.
Mm.
Sugar, you're a nice girl, God know me if they with you. I'm like,
What?
really?
Oh wow.
And no matter, and then the songs are now hostages to the
Ah,
situation.
Asian. Right.
And I'm like, okay, all right, I learned that lesson, so let me pass right here. And that's something that we face all the
All the
time in
time.
the industry. Some women don't know how to handle it because you can get caught as well, because you have some good actors and they will pretend as if they really have your interest at heart. And
Mm-hmm.
because it's a music industry, and if I meet somebody in the industry who, you know, we share the same passion, you love music, I love
The
music,
music.
and
Mm-hmm.
we're always around each other, we can work together. It's cool. There might be some attraction,
But not a
but
hostage, all enough music side of thing,
you
huh?
understand?
Mm-hmm.
No.
At one time though, you were doing like a video sort of. You were like becoming a video star where you would express opinion and share it on social media.
Yeah.
What was happening then?
I I was
Uh-huh.
not aware. I was not aware that I was becoming a video star. But at that time, I just felt like I had something to say. And as entertainers or musicians or artists, we don't only express ourselves on a track.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's okay to express yourself if you have something to say. Just say what you feel. And a lot of times I'm sitting down and by myself in nature, and I just get a thought, and I feel like I need to share it
And
because somebody out there possibly just needs to hear
right.
and so that's what that was about,
So why did you
you
stop?
know.
If you felt convicted to do it, why did you stop doing it?
Well, whenever I'm inspired to do something, that's when it happens.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't try to force anything, and that's why I'm saying I wasn't aware that I was becoming a video
Yeah,
star.
I was looking forward. After a while, I started to look forward to it because you were making some good
Oh
points.
wow.
And then I'm like, all of a sudden, you disappeared. Oh, where did she go?
Because me not force nothing, man.
Oh,
Me
you know,
work
for
with
so.
the energy.
I
I
hear
work with the energy. I'm not gonna come and force a topic. No.
oh.
When it come to me, then that's when it goes out to the rest of the world.
Now, at the present moment, I saw you last night,
Yeah.
and I was like, wow. You have that smile, very contagious. You smile a
Oh
lot.
my God.
You know
I
that,
keep hearing that.
but it's true.
Thank
And,
you.
and if anything that people gonna vote, just your smile, you smile right through that song. One people, you when you were approached to enter the festival, I was told you did not hesitate. Why didn't you
Yes.
hesitate?
Because this is my country and I feel like the festival song competition is a national effort and anybody can come forward with their contribution. And I was asked and I felt like it was something important. No, here am I'm given an opportunity to, I don't know what's gonna come out of it, but
Hmm.
I'm hoping to send a message to Jamaicans. I know that these songs will be on all platforms
They
right
are.
across the world,
They
and
are.
I felt like it was a good opportunity to just spread love and remind Jamaicans that listen, we're great, we look good, but with Talawa. You understand?
Right.
Especially with the coronavirus pandemic, it really hit hard.
Right.
It
Right. Right.
really, really hit hard.
It,
The schools are all shut down. A lot of people are at home not working. And I look around and I realize that we are still here surviving. During in times of
right.
adversity,
Right.
we
If you
stand
were,
up.
if
There is
you,
resilience and a sense of togetherness. And I just wanted to point that out,
if
honestly, because a lot has been said about Jamaica and Jamaicans, and sometimes, especially because we have the social media platform, sometimes we put out some things and we don't realize what we are
what's it?
doing.
Right. Right.
You understand? And we
Hmm.
want people to know that Jamaica is a blessed place, man. And we want to remind Jamaicans too.
Um, you performed it last night. Oh, was it? Where did you all go to perform that live concert with Digicel?
Yeah, that was at the digital headquarters, downtown
Oh,
Kingston.
okay. Someone thought it was a TVJ or something like that.
No, well, the finals will be happening at TVJ. The
Ah,
finals, we have two dates. Next Sunday, which is the 19th,
mm-hmm.
and then the following Sunday, which is the 26th.
How do you rate the other songs in the competition? If you weren't in it, where would you go with the others?
um,
Who do you like?
I believe all the songs are good enough. I like the songs very
Alright,
much because they're all talking about Jamaica,
right.
and the messages are very positive. That's what I love. Positive message. I love to the left in the
Ah, that's
festival.
Papa Michigan.
A bubble, yeah, bubble, a bubble, me, a bubble.
Yeah, yeah, that's
that
very catchy.
little
Hmm.
that little background female voice is just really hot. I like it.
Um, the
And
grand
let me
prize
see.
in the past they would have first prize, second prize, and third prize, and this year, from what I understand, it's just one big lofty prize. Um, and
Hmm.
I know I've spoken to Bojo, Freddie, and they have charities that they gonna, if they should end up winning, they will donate their prizes or their prize or whatever they get to charities. What
Yeah.
says you? Have you identified a charity as yet?
I have a charity, of course, yeah, man. I have a foundation, some phenomenal foundation.
Mm-hmm.
It's geared towards bringing awareness to incest, rape, manipulation, and other forms of abuse.
Nice.
Yes, so we did a school tour while school was still in session. We had on board members from the constabulary force.
Mm-hmm.
There's a unit, a safe school unit,
Mm-hmm.
and we also had men with a message.
Mm-hmm.
These are men who are ex-convicts. They were behind bars.
Nice.
They know
Nice.
life behind bars, so they wanted to come into the schools and
Mm-hmm.
share what it is to be there, so that them can probably change some of their mind, because
Right. If they can save one, it's worth it.
yeah, man. Yeah, and I think it's a very good initiative. Yeah.
So that's where you, if
So
you, what's the grand prize? Like $3 million. Did you write the song? One people.
yes, I wrote the song.
So you
So
will get a money for the singer and for
for the writer and for the singer, yeah,
who was the producer of this one?
Donovan Jermaine,
Donovan Jeremy.
Penthouse Records.
So you do have your charity identified that, just in case you come on top, you will be divvy out some money to them.
Yeah, man,
Okay.
definitely,
Well, very honorable. I like that. Because a lot of people,
definitely.
listen, a lot of people in the beginning was saying, you know, are the money them I go after because this is why the big names are coming in, and that's not true.
No,
That's not true.
not true at all. The whole idea was to bring back the festival to a point where people would be more interested in
Right,
it again.
right.
Because in previous years when we had Toots, I think it was
Sweet
Sweet
and
and Dandy,
Bam Bam, the
and we
first
had
one.
What a
Bam
bam
Bam, that was
bam.
the first
And
festival song
we
winner.
had them a pollute the
Yeah,
place with all of them wasting our hands.
Ba ba
Man,
boom boom. Very
cherry
old.
up, they,
All
them
right,
tune they know.
them tune, them big tune
Them
to this
tune there.
day, to
You
this day.
understand? But no, you can't remember which song won last year.
Right, right. Would
Not the
you
year before.
would you encourage other artists next year and the years to come to be a part of it?
Yes, man. I would. I definitely would. Because it's a good look for Jamaica, you know.
Right, right.
It's not just about winning some money, you know. It goes beyond, it goes way beyond that. Because you're telling people about your country, your beautiful country. You're inviting people here. You're talking to your island mates.
Right, right.
You understand? It's a beautiful thing.
But before you go,
And
Sugar,
everybody is involved, you know.
everybody
I
is
mean,
involved. Yes, yes.
everybody is involved. I feel it's something. So of course.
So, before you go, why don't you take this the few seconds you have left and encourage people to pick up the phone, and what you can phone and you can text, right? Is that
You can call and you can text. The voting number is 876-444-7703. And to vote, you can call or text. Voting is unlimited, so you can, if you feel like you want to vote 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times,
and you
better
have
for me.
and you have a ton load of fans around the globe.
Right? Yeah, man. So pick up the phones and vote.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Enough love and blessings.
Hey, Sugar. I last saw you in January, and it seems so far now. Since January to now, it seems like 10 years, doesn't it?
It seems very long for true.
Yeah, 'cause so many things have happened. The world has changed since you and I met.
Yeah.
And I do hope that we can meet again soon and
We definitely will.
keep that
We
smile going.
definitely
You
will.
got a contagious smile there, girl. Keep the
Well,
smile
after
going.
the next interview, we'll do another interview when the album comes out. Because you know
Oh
I'm working
yes.
on my
Oh yes.
album
Yes. Yes.
with Jeremy, right?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
We've
Yes.
been putting in a whole heap of work. So even just being stuck here in Jamaica,
Stuck.
not traveling,
Yeah.
is a blessing.
Oh yes. Yes. You use
It's
the
a
word
blessing.
stuck. You're stuck there. I understand. I'm touring is out and
You
all
know
of
what
that.
I
I
mean.
know what you mean. So when do you think the album will be ready? Before October, I hope, so you can probably have consideration for Grammy nomination.
Well, let's see. I can't say yet.
You can't say it.
I can't say yet.
Well,
We're still doing some work. We still feel like we need to put some more work in. So,
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
You want to just mix
We're
out my
searching
song.
for the missing piece. We're
Yeah,
searching for the
I'm missing
missing
piece.
piece.
Do you have a working title for the album?
Phenomenal woman.
Oh,
With the spelling, woman, we spell woman WOMBMAN because women are mothers of creation.
sugar, sugar, sugar.
Yeah,
An
man.
advocate for women like that. Hey, listen, I want to thank you for taking the time out to to accept my request to talk. We have this new feature called the interview, and I want to thank you for taking accepting my request.
Anytime. Thank you very much for considering me.
Okay, sweetheart. We talk soon. All right.
Yeah, man. Blessings, blessings, blessings.
Hi, I'm Clinton Lindsay. Thanks for visiting my YouTube channel, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Spread the word and visit us once again. Thank you very much.